reaction videos ruined the internet. Me, I could never. I could never do reaction videos. What is this video you're watching right now? What? It's a reaction? No, this isn't a reaction video. We're just watching a video from someone else. Oh, damn.
Oh my god! Did you see what XQC said about Mizcave when he reacted to Hassan's reaction video about Sniper Wolf's tweet about love?
Not Hassan! I'm so sick and tired of hearing Hassan.
Video on Asmongold's short and how World of Warcraft is kind of stupid, I guess, or something. I didn't really actually listen to the original point. I gotta make a green screen reaction TikTok about this. Did not say a single word. I'm just gonna stare blankly into the camera while I play someone else's video.
The worst one of this recently is Jason Derulo. Have you guys seen Jason Derulo? Have you guys seen Jason Derulo's shorts? Too? Did you remember Jason Derulo's a singer? Jason Derulo! You know? He always sang his name at the start of his videos. That's what he does. The singer? Yes, the singer. He's making YouTube shorts, and he basically is just reusing the same recording of him, or maybe it's his team doing it, who the fuck knows? And like, literally just eating something. let me see if I can find it. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about.
This video is of him eating from a bag of Sour Patch Kids, and then making a surprised face.
There. Look at it.
It's
literally the same thing.
Here's from Jason.
Copy-paste video is of him eating from a bag of Sour Patch Kids, and then making a surprised face.
It's literally...
Did you notice anything strange about them?
It's so good. It's so good. At that point, he even... Yes, he did! At this point, he even removed himself out. It's just someone's content with his music on it now.
Hey guys, welcome back to Scrolling Reddit. And today we're gonna scroll Reddit and look...
I was actually thinking of doing something like that, like literally scrolling through Reddit, but at the same time, I was scared that there would be content that's not safe to show on stream. So, yeah, I've held back from it so far. I've held back from it so far, man.
Things other people made.
What kind of subs do you be following, Kitsu? Not many, to be fair. I don't really use Reddit that much.
Let's just jump into it. Did you see the new drama? You gotta watch this new TikTok reaction.
Not the TikTok reactions, man. But I think, like, Am I the Asshole is, like, a very popular one. Which other ones? Nice Guys? I think those ones would be very funny to react to.
Oh my god, you know? Spill the tea!
I got a tweet about this! Shut up! Shut up! Oh my god! Oh, I can feel my brains leaking!
To be honest, this is what I've been feeling, like, the past days. Like, the past week/2 weeks. Since the elections, basically, like, literally, this is what I've been feeling. Like, holy shit, I don't want to hear anything about Hassan or the elections or anything related with that anymore. Like, it keeps going and going and going and going. And it's just so much. And I just want to, like, to chill.
Get out of my ears! Oh, quick, someone turn on Townsend's!
Today we're gonna make George Washington some fried chicken.
Oh my god, I can feel it healing me. Thank you.
What is up, my little goblins and ghouls? It's me, a somewhat circular internet guy making internet videos talking about other internet people making internet videos. And I, for one, feel sick. I'm aware.
Isn't it so ironic that I'm reacting to a video about how he's complaining about the reaction videos? I love the internet.
This isn't an overwhelmingly uplifting topic for a video, but I gotta get this shit off my chest, man. I genuinely have real fears about how current internet video content is created, distributed, consumed, and replicated, and the general direction
Now, what I'm gonna say is, don't hate the player, hate the game, and reaction content is just what's been on the rise for the past years. And it's like, it's at an all-time peak, I think. I think people just love reaction videos at the moment.
That the average aspiring
Especially
creator
now.
is headed. I feel the actual act of creation is slowly being damaged over time. And before you say anything, no, I'm not putting only animators on some infinitely tall, sanctimonious pedestal. We chose the worst content genre, and it unfortunately takes a lot of time, blood, sweat, and tears to make anything.
Mostly the tears part.
The
Man.
desire to become an influencer.
Oh, sorry, I just
I hate that word. I hate that word. Content creator. Content creator, better word.
Has never been more colossal, and the routes in which individuals will take to achieve that has never been more accessible. And with that, you'd think the quality of the content would skyrocket with the heightened output, but I think we've seen quite literally the exact opposite. But do not get it twisted. There are absolutely outstandingly talented creators popping up on every corner of the internet at all
Yeah, they're still everywhere. Sure.
moments of every day within every genre. I'm not some jaded old man pissing up at the clouds and wondering why it's raining.
Yeah. If those creators didn't exist, reactors wouldn't exist. You know, it's like kind of that, it's not really a symbiotic relationship. I'm the only one benefiting from it, really. Like, here, me as myself. If there's someone like Asmongold reacting to like a smaller creator, Asmongold has made so many creators. He's popularized so many creators. Like, he's reacted to smaller creators, and actually they've grown so big. I mean, you guys have seen Kasi, or the guy that does the remodeling of like old WoW mounts or weapons. Or the Parasite, not symbiotic. Yeah, Parasite, I guess. It's more like a parasite. If it's Asmongold, it's kind of symbiotic, though, I would say.
Curse you, weatherman!
But the platforms people make content on, especially TikTok, and we'll get to that, are often predatory at best.
TikTok is very predatory. Like, TikTok is literally, like, the stitches are literally someone else just watching someone else's content. But I feel like that's just the TikTok meta. That's just the environment. The what's the word? What's the word? Not meta, not environment. I was thinking of another word. I can't remember. But it's just TikTok. I don't know. I mean, let TikTok do whatever the fuck TikTok wants to do. Let them enjoy their little brain rot over there. Just don't interact with them.
And extremely damaging at worst. And these problems are inflated even more when we realize
Landscape?
how content
No.
gets recommended and in front of your eyes to begin with. Let's start with vertical content as a medium. Vertical videos are now the single most consumed form of digital entertainment in the world by
That
a
is true.
long shot. It has completely cannibalized almost
Yo,
every single
please
form
tell
of
us, Michael,
digital
yeah.
content entirely and has now landed as the main form of content you're probably going to see on a day-to-day
cool.
basis. Vertical short-form content
TikTok is fucking Nah. If it wasn't TikTok, it would be another one. If it wasn't TikTok, another one would come in its place.
as a medium was designed to function like a bag of chips, extremely
Ecosystem,
easy to
yes,
consume
that's
with
the
one
one.
hand. No thought is really put into ingesting them, and you'll often find yourself eating way too many and probably feeling bad by the end of it. Vertical
Yeah.
videos obviously cater to your scrolling thumb.
Give me a break, please!
You can swipe through hundreds, if not thousands,
You know, at the time, that didn't exist yet. But Twitter now also Twitter. I don't think anyone has actually picked up on this yet, but Twitter heavily promotes vertical videos right now. And especially because it has auto scrolling. Like, open a video on Twitter and you will just go to the next one and the next one and the next one and the next one. That's crazy. It's really crazy.
of videos extremely fast, but this also created an awkward tall aspect ratio, which, by the way, after so many reposts, can make the most horrible watching experience ever fucking created. These videos are also meant to be short, usually between 15 to 60 seconds.
Yeah, on YouTube, me, not you. On YouTube, they're up to 3 minutes now.
Even though some of the vertical content apps are trying to move away from this rule, we still see that the majority of the content remains in this zone.
Yeah, still the shorter the better. because it like helps your smooth brain focus on it.
All in all, this form of content is meant to beam thousands of videos a day into your little brain holes, which by design will more than likely mostly consist of low-quality, low-effort videos that you'll forget about extremely fast. And that's sadly understandable. Honest question, why would you spend a ton of time making one of these videos if it's probably gonna get scrolled past or even watched entirely, forgotten about, and buried under 500 other videos in that same hour? Answer is, you don't. That's the name of the game. Sure, there are some incredibly talented creators making high-concept, high-effort content on these platforms, and I'll link some of my favorites in the description, and I myself try my hardest to make sure everything I make is high-quality, funny, and worth watching, but that's incredibly rare on these platforms. Now, of course,
It
I'm
is,
not
yeah,
some
that's
prude
true.
that thinks
Only the most amazing content should exist on the platform.
I mean, whew, boy, you're watching one of my videos.
Oh, come on. Those videos are great.
I know, buddy, I know, let it out. But
Aw.
what this effect does is shoehorns users into making as much content as humanly possible, but there's only a few ways you can reliably do that, the most popular one being theft. Funny sound bit or joke someone else made? Use it! Someone else's funny video? Put yourself in front of it.
Again, that's just the ecosystem, right? The ecosystem. That, I don't know, at least on TikTok, I think we should at least not let it get to shorts where people just do the same fucking TikTok shit. Like the voiceovers, right? I think using the same sound to recreate something as a meme, I think that's great. I think that's fine. But just lip syncing, I keep that shit on TikTok, man. Keep that shit to the Zoomers and to the alpha gens, man. Like, keep that shit away from me.
A popular bit or trend? Steal it one for one. Freeboot entire videos and react to freebooted videos. Yoink an entire audio clip you didn't make, add a text-to-speech voice and some fucking GTA 5 gameplay or Subway Surfers,
But you forgot Family Guy.
and rot your viewer's brain until they become a pile of sludge.
Stop right there, Circle. We're the argument police.
Argument police.
And your argument is stupid. Are you honestly saying that this sort of behavior hasn't always been apparent in the content space?
Hey, officers. Take the wife somewhere nice, okay, Ted? We've all had our differences, right? But we can all fucking agree that this is bullshit, right?
What is that?
This is Instagram Reels, recommending, encouraging, and auto-generating a video for me using someone else's video formula
Wait,
and
what?
slapping on an audio I didn't make to post and call my own.
Jesus Christ.
What? Reels does
I
that?
want your badge number, rookie. I've never seen your face before. Where's Georgie, huh? You know, his old partner? Don't you bring up Georgie. You know what happened. I can't speak about him as much as I'd like.
What? What? Georgie, no!
You know damn well I loved him too! Theft,
Oh,
stolen
Georgie!
ideas, freebooting, unoriginal material, and everything in between has existed since dinosaurs were objectively the best subclass to spec into as a child.
Yes. Basically, all ideas are just remixed ideas of something that already exists. Nothing's original, blah, blah, blah.
I want to play with trucks.
We are learning about the plesiosaurus, but never has
Dinosaurs
video
are epic.
manipulation and theft been as encouraged and easy to access as it is now. Oh, that joke you saw was funny? Click this little button, steal the entire thing, and do it yourself. Often you'll get more views than the original. And even if you use the
Yay!
unconventional
That reminds me actually of the time. What was it? A month, 2, 3 back when Aspen reacted to a video about... I think it was about fast food. I think we talked about that too. I'm gonna give 50 subs if y'all manage to give me a video of a person reacting to someone 50 times. Basically a reaction video with 50 reactors reacting to one video. I can probably make that happen. I can probably make that happen. Let me just hit up the other VTubers. Either way, as I was saying, like 2-3 months back when Asmongold reacted to that video, where the guy then complained on Twitter that that Esmond's reaction completely destroyed all the momentum on this video. Meanwhile, he actually grew because so many people found his video now because of Esmond. But he all ruined it because he said Esmond Gold cannibalized his video. Which, yes, sure, but Esmond Gold also adds a lot of extra value and information on it. And people want to watch Esmond because they value Esmond's opinion. So, if they wanted to watch the original video, they're gonna watch the original video. People, like, again, hate the game, not the player. Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Classic forms of theft, it's still completely encouraged because they don't combat it whatsoever, and flagging stolen videos literally does nothing at all. Me and my friends have tried hundreds of different occasions to stop this blatant stealing and identity theft, and TikTok refuses to do fucking anything. I mean, look at this bullshit.
Because TikTok profits off of it.
Fuck! Do you know how many times I've had comments on my videos asking me where the original audio came from? Me! It came from me! It came from my lungs and my heart! Oh my—
Man! No! Feels bad. Oh my god, that's such a feels bad. No.
Almost every app has multiple features specifically designed for streamlined theft, reposts, remakes, and freeboots. TikTok obviously being the absolute worst offender here.
Definitely.
It's easy to access, it's shoved in your face, it's put into targeted ads, and it continues to push the idea that anyone can become rich and famous through just a few simple taps. Take it from someone that makes videos for a living, including mostly really short ones. This mindset that anything and everything is
It's on the internet, it's free to grab. I disagree with that. Just because it's on the internet doesn't mean it's free to grab. People will grab it for free, but doesn't mean it should be. This is a can't have shit anymore these days moment.
free game, stealable, reactable, and that you should do all of these things. If you do it over and over again, you'll become a super famous content creator.
I mean, yeah, there also was the guy who, like, this one dude who wasn't even talking in his videos, who just, like, reacted, I say, but, like, there were really ridiculously, tricks shown. What's the word? Goddammit. By the way, yeah, so life hacks is the word I was thinking of. So, there was this guy who would, edit over life hacks. Like, something completely ridiculously shown, like making, I don't fucking know, like, this actually didn't happen, but like, go with me for a moment. Like, making a purse out of a wallet. And then the guy would, like, be like, make this facial expression, like, point at an actual purse and tell you to basically use the actual purse, like, pointing out how fucking ridiculous these life hacks were. And that guy grew. He literally exploded from that. So, I guess that's nice to do it. Life hacks were so weird they are.
Straight up predatory, especially on these apps where there are so many impressionable Play-Doh-brained children.
Oh, yeah.
About 6 months ago, I filmed a TikTok reaction video for my
The African guy? Yeah. I think he's African. I think so.
second channel. I had some buddies of mine curate some of the most insane videos they could find so I could watch them live on camera, laugh at them, and do some commentary over them. I actually really enjoyed making the video. Some of the clips I watched were genuinely funny, and I think I made some pretty good jokes as well. But almost minutes after I finished exporting the thing, I had a horrible feeling wash over me. I just stared at it in my video folder for like 5 minutes straight, like it was some ancient evil artifact that should never see the light of day.
Yes, join the dark side.
It was worthless content, built off the backs of those that actually made funny, watchable content. Sure, I made some
Join the dark side. Join us.
jokes and I did my best to add to it, but was it really even worth uploading? What was the point? I had made literally nothing. So I deleted it, and I never really looked back. XQC has recently found himself in some heated discourse related to the same topic, and has also been kind of made the poster boy of the entire issue. It's a growing sentiment that reaction content is lazy, easy, and theft, which is interesting because as a society, this thought has bounced around quite a lot.
I want to go out and say it really depends on the kind of reaction content. I think, what do you guys think about this scale? On a scale of, listen to me, Sniper Wolf, to Asmongold. What do you think of this scale? And then, like, in the middle somewhere is, like, Jack's films, I would say. What do you guys think about that? Exactly what I was thinking. I think that's a good scale. What do you guys think? Like, the lowest Sniper Wolf and the highest Asmongold. Asmon isn't even the top point of the scale, in my opinion. Who is the top point in your opinion? Middle, but leaning on Asmon? Everyone thinks I'm Italian? Because you are. Because you are, man. Who would you put at the top, if not Asmon? The legal channel's yapping for ages? Like, legal mindset? I don't know. I don't know. Does legal mindset actively react to videos? Because I know he talks about stuff and reacts to issues, but I'm talking about video reactions. You know, that's the kind of reactions I'm talking about. And I'm putting Sniper Wolf at the bottom because the bottom is literally just watching TikToks and adding no value to it. You can put XQC to that. I would put XQC just slightly above Sniper Wolf anyway. Then towards the bottom, Philion 2, to be fair. And then there's, like, on the other hand, like on the top side, there's Asmongold who's watching videos. And then adding, like, opinions and knowledge to the videos. Hassan with the chair. Yeah, he's also at the bottom there. And consider reactors both reacting to videos and reviewing articles and similar. No, I'm talking about reaction videos. We're talking about reaction videos. I would completely leave, like, legal mindset out of that. Like, not like talking about issues. That's commentary. Like, talking about articles and such, that's commentary, I would say. Reaction is, like, specifically reaction videos. Reacting to videos. So yeah, I would say bottom Sniper Wolf, top Asmongold.
Jinx was early to the React craze and instantly got blasted by the entire internet. Years ago, the Fine Brothers were extremely popular, but then tried to copyright the very act
Oh my god, I've completely forgot about that.
Being a human with human emotions.
I completely forgot about that.
Some horrible other shit.
They actually tried to freaking copyright or trademark the word react,
then fell
man.
into a downward trend and faded into the void.
I completely
But
forgot.
now it's 2023, and reaction content couldn't be more popular or more
Yo, there was Nux.
But now it's
VTuber!
2023, and reaction content couldn't be more popular or more
VTuber jump
divisive
scare!
if it tried. You'll now find hundreds of thousands of clips of every creator
Hassan
live streaming
Esman.
YouTube and watching other people's content. Often not even speaking, sometimes eating food, and the whole.
Now, I wanna go out and say, if you watch videos on stream, eating food and, like, occasionally talking about it, I think that's fine on stream. I wouldn't put that on YouTube, though. That I wouldn't put on YouTube. Like, I think was pause. Yeah, fucking Hassan again, man. I'm so sick and tired of this dude, man.
Hilarious worst one is when they get up and leave entirely, leaving
There
the
it
video
is.
to play on their channel with zero added input.
Like, the only times I do that is if I need to go to the toilet and I let you guys, like, watch Asmongold in the meantime. Like, so you guys don't get bored for, like, a minute. But goddamn, that fucking Hassan moment, man.
XQC has been called out for this numerous times, and this started a wave of people in general calling out this form of content. On the other side, you have those that argue that this is a good thing and it bolsters and inflates smaller creators when they've been seen by such a massive audience. But this has been proven to be false most of the time. It's very rare that these smaller channels.
It really does. If it's, like, done by people like Asmongold. It's like if it's, like, done by people on the top end of the scale. If it's just, like, reactors like Sniper Wolf and XQC, then yeah, of course. So I would say there's two sides to this. You silly? Your mom's silly. I swear kids is just a kindergarten teacher taking care of us when our parents were 9.
Receive any significant bump, and it often actually scraps many chances of you organically watching the original video yourself, because why would you watch an hour-long video with a Twitch streamer and then rewatch that same video?
You might not rewatch the original video, unless, of course, you do want to actively support him, but you will have now found the original creator. You now know the creator. Now the creator is getting more support because now you will watch the creator's future videos. Unless, of course, you're like me and Asm and Andy and only watch Asmongold. But that's a completely different point again, because then people actually want to watch a reaction content. Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Video again by yourself.
Ooh, I bet you guys know the answer. Say it with me now. You won't!
Now, of course, XQC isn't the problem. No single person is the issue. It's a multi-headed hydra. Sniper Wolf's probably being the biggest and most fucking annoying head of them all. Her content is genuinely the most deplorable, shameful,
It really is, man. It really is. Like, literally. Her reaction literally is like, there's a basketball being thrown. It's a basketball! Look at my boobs!
embarrassingly vile, blatant theft on YouTube. She will fully steal popular videos, crop out the watermark, not give credit, and then often steal the top comments from that video.
To be fair, nowadays she's crediting them. After having that huge call-out, she now is crediting them in the description, at least.
And call it her joke.
She hit her with a Hadouken.
The powers of my theft are infinite!
It's gotten so bad that Jax Films has created a parody channel where he does Sniper Wolf bingo streams and predicts what she'll say because her disgusting theft content is so formulaic and predictable.
This is Sofo Antonio shit on steroids, people! Come on! Why have we...
Oh my god. Oh my god, but Jax Film also isn't much better, man. Like, Jax Films also isn't much better, especially with his recent stuff. Like, he criticized people for not putting the credits on the screen, because the credits have to be on the screen right there, and then he doesn't put the credits on the screen himself. In that very video, by the way. Or in the description, he also didn't credit the creators he was, like, criticizing.
Fallen so low! Data breaches, extremely predatory algorithms, hashtags and trends that prey on negative emotions, attention span.
Did you put the credits on screen? Here you go. Here you go.
Frameworks and some of the worst misinformation and the NPC fetish trend put aside.
Oh my god, I hate the NPC shit. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. I hate it so much.
For a moment, TikTok and many of its wannabe clones has permanently changed the landscape of content creation. But let's slow it down. Let's take it back a few steps and throw it back as well.
Bro, no, oh my god, I have to bring up something completely random. That reminds me of a TikTok I've seen where two girls were supposed to throw back a fish into the water and they kept shaking their ass. Like, they kept being told, throw it back, and they kept shaking their ass. Oh my god. It just...
There are some benefits to this new system, though. It's easier to enter the world of content creation, and people are no longer gatekept behind editing softwares or expensive equipment. Sometimes hilarious and impressive collaborations spawn from these stitched-together videos.
Yeah, exactly this one. I love this one so much. This one is so funny. This is the best thing that's ever come out of TikTok, man. This 100% this one.
And many commentary channels, old and new, actually make transformative content that highlights and plays well off of this increased output of content. They strive to actually add more value to the original source, not just rip it off for easy content. And
yeah, that's what I mean. That's the second side of the coin. Sorry, that's a bonbon.
Absolutely seen users take pre-existing audio clips and modify or enhance the joke, making it even better. And to be honest, I myself enjoy a lot of stuff on my feed. I'm constantly sending the most insane and bizarre clips I can find to my friends, sometimes crying from laughter or cringing at the dumbest shit.
Oh my god.
A lot.
I actually think we've seen a sort of renaissance when it comes to old 2008 style videos that you'd find on YouTube back in the day. Now that everyone has a camera in their pockets, it was inevitable that we'd see an influx of horrible content, but we've also gained an increase of hilariously raw, insane clips. I mean, where else could I find this?
Take this!
And even though my
What?
insane clips, I mean, where else could I find this?
Take this!
Soup Fight Club?
And even though my
Are those two rats in a soup?
memes and cursed video folders on Instagram bring me a lot of joy, I think my point here still stands. I may fall victim to the parasitic nature of lying in bed and scrolling for way too long, but I still don't think this new world of content creation is necessarily a better one. We used to kind of have two separate digital hubs for everything, one being social media, where you could say or post literally anything, and it kind of didn't matter, and most of it wasn't worth reading, but it wasn't really meant to be. Then you had content creation platforms like YouTube or Twitch, just to name a few, where
That's true. They're both kind of merged together, especially like with Twitter nowadays. Twitter more and more is trying to become everything at once. That's true. That's
at
true.
least the elevator pitch
That-
was to at
they
least
are
strive
merged.
to make content that's worth watching. These two hubs have now blended together, creating a homunculus of bandwidth centered
Oh my
around every
God.
living thought imaginable, forever etched into the internet as soon as you can think it. Which, I reiterate, isn't a wonderfully uplifting notion, considering every young impressionable child has a phone or iPad now. And studies
Oh,
now
yeah,
show that
they
this
really
level
do.
of early integration
Freaking iPad kids, man. Even my nephews and niece got their iPad, which thankfully my sister actually does monitor. To be fair, credit where credit is due, she does monitor their screen time. But even then,
often
then,
leads to
man.
heavy mental health problems with increased rates of anxiety and depression. Not only that, but TikTok has been proven to, and sometimes in a few minutes, be able to pinpoint a person's interests, including depression, and overfeed a user with only those
what?
videos and relevant hashtags. Which is a little dystopian.
it's basically the same as Google though. Like literally the same as Google advertisement though. Where I remember especially the one where Google was pushing pregnancy ads to a girl that a woman that didn't even know she was pregnant yet.
But I was anxious before TikTok, so maybe I'm just fucking cooler than you. I don't know.
But with all
Hell
of this
yeah.
in mind,
I got depression before it was
and
cool.
outside my rambling, we return to my original critique and the original issue at hand, reaction content. Every issue I've outlined previously does nothing but embolden it. It facilitates horrendous theft, it encourages a quantity over quality common practice, and it pushes the argument that making one-to-one copy accounts is
That was true. Like, I also tried to push out more quantity, but to me it was just like, just a moment. Either way, as I was saying, that's true. I also try to push out a lot of videos, but to me personally, I rather want to focus on like quality reactions now instead of just like reacting to anything ever. Because it was actually getting to my mental, man. It was getting to my mental. At one point, we're gonna go back to 2 reactions a day on the YouTubes anyway, right? Like on videos. Like on stream, we'll react to however many I feel like at that given time. But for now, for a short while anyway, we're going with like 1 reaction video a time. Maybe a bonus video sometimes a day. But yeah.
normal and should just be accepted. It would take me over
More
100
games? I don't know
videos to
about that
accurately
either.
break down the pros
Maybe,
and cons
maybe
of
not.
this current content landscape, but I feel I have to somewhat explore all of these topics to properly articulate myself when it specifically comes to reaction videos. Vine was nearly the exact opposite of what we're seeing today. Because of the harsh 6-second restriction, creators were forced to be quick, clever, and genuine with their content.
Oh, Vines were a maximum of 6 seconds? I actually didn't
paired
know
with
that.
a simple UI and barely any content creation features, we really did have an influx of people at least trying
I actually never
their
used Vines,
hardest to
so...
be as creative as possible. Necessity is the mother of invention, and the road less traveled is usually a bumpier one. Oh, what the fuck is that thing?
Oh, hey, people don't
the-
really come by here that often.
But I promise,
the-
if you want to make stuff, it'll always be far more fulfilling, even if you don't see the stupid number go up, which frequently is artificially inflated on these apps anyway.
That is true. Quality over quantity, people. Quality over quantity. In the long run, it will be better.
Now I'd like you guys just to try a little exercise for me. Scroll your
Okay.
feed for 10 minutes and really take note of how many things you see that are 100% originally created and
We're not gonna do 10 minutes, but let's do 10 seconds. Let's see. Okay, it's CircleToons. It's Iron Mouse cover. Smugglana. Lawyer Mr. Beast hires lawyer to fight Coffeezilla investigation. I don't know what's going on with this one. Charlie, Daily Dose of Internet, which is a compilation of the best of the internet, like we all know him. Here's some shorts. This is original. And Jaden shows her scary cat. This is original. This is original. It's a doggo. This is original. That's a cat. That's original, I guess. I guess it always depends on your personal algorithm and what you are watching, right? Jaden has tattoos, yeah.
get back to me with the results. Next, if you make content on any platform, challenge yourself to make something totally original. It can be super simple. Just make it yourself. Don't steal an audio clip or a joke or an easy trend from someone else's.
I've been thinking about making more original content too, but it's just like, I don't know what to talk about. I feel like I'm boring. Sorry, depression just hit. Let's move
Video
on.
and add fucking Family Guy
Oh,
clips
word.
to it. Make something with your own damn hands and be proud of it. In short, I hate reaction videos. I hate the current lazy reaction culture so much it drives me freaking crazy. But maybe the entirety of my anger stems just from that fucking annoying TikTok voice.
This is Somi when I steal CircleToons videos.
Oh my god. I loved it. Loved it. Talk about whatever you like. I don't know. What do I like? What do I like? What are my interests? I don't know. If you were boring, we wouldn't be here. Aww. The hell said you were allowed out of a basement? I definitely didn't accidentally just pull an all-nighter talking to chatbots. Yes. Yes. We're all just bots.